So,
Hi.
I guess we are recording. Didn't expect this, right, Mikhail?
No, I did not expect this.
So what's going on, everybody? Alex Jeffries here. Welcome to this session. Welcome to this hangout. This is actually the second hangout I've done. You can see I've got an audience with me. Let me just give you a quick briefing who the audience are, why they're here, and then I'll introduce you to who I've got on the line with me, and exactly what he's up to and how you can learn from his recent case study. So. My name is Alex Jeffries. Obviously, I'm a business coach from the UK. I'm here in Cardiff, Wales. Recently, I put up basically I did a triathlon and I wanted to raise money for charity. And I said, you know, the best way to raise money for charity is to get people involved in something. So all of these great people here paid a lot of money to the charity, and they got to come to Cardiff, Wales, my office. These are all my coaching clients from around the world. We have people here from North England, from as far as where are you from? Australia. We have Australia, Atlanta.
Alabama.
We have Alabama. Mikhail here's from. Where are you from, Mikhail?
Canada, Toronto.
Toronto is in the building. So anyway, we're in Cardiff, Wales. You know, so I've just been helping these people. Have you enjoyed yourself today, guys?
Yes.
Teaching about the business. We're actually in the business right now. I'm in the middle of a product launch. On the other side of the screen, can anybody give me how the sales are doing? We're in the middle of a launch. Actually, Joey is over here. This is Joey Zotto, the man of selling. Is going to quickly go there. Just show Mr. Joey. Joey's got his own launch going on right now. Joey's about to go live. Have you launched, Joey? You're live? Everything go well?
Yep.
Exciting times. Joey's just launched. Dean Holland's by here. Dean Holland's just launched as well. So business is booming this side. We're all making things happen. This is what I do. I help people launch businesses. That's why these people are here with me. Now, Mikhail is on the other side of the line. Mikhail's on the other sideline. He's one of my coaching clients. Mikhail was a little bit different. A lot of people approach me and they come to me starting out in business. You know, they are just getting started. And that's what I do. I normally help people. For instance, Joey. When Joey approached me, I helped him start his business. And when he launched his business, he had lots of customers, thousands of customers in his business. He come across a big problem. And the big problem was, what do I do with these customers now? Because there's a lot of money to be made with the customer list. Now, what's interesting is Mikhail actually joined me after he'd launched, and he had the same problem. What do I do? So, Mikhail, welcome to the call. Congratulations on your success. And just give everybody a briefing, like what you did, why you joined the Inner Circle, and then we can talk about what we've been working on, strategy, and how we can help them learn in the process.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've been doing this internet marketing thing for a little while now. Just a quick background about myself. I started a Mandarin language school. I figured out this whole internet marketing thing, building funnels and, you know, all of that stuff. I started a Mandarin school in London, UK. We grew it to $15,000 per month, and then we sold it for $450,000 in 8 months. And then I decided to start teaching this stuff, figuring out how can I help people learn how to build funnels and that kind of stuff. And what I realized was that the internet marketing space itself is completely different than people who want to learn Chinese. Very, very different mentality, very different funnels and that kind of stuff. So I learned about product launching. I launched my first product in December in the IM space, and my launch went pretty well. I did about 750 or so copies. It wasn't anything to brag about, but I had all these customers, and then I was like, well, what do I do with them now? Like I didn't really know what to do or how best to, you know, monetize them and hire coaching. I knew I wanted to do coaching. And that's when I found Alex, and that's when I found the Inner Circle. I kind of approached it with the mentality of, okay, what do I do after launch? How do I actually monetize these guys? How do I close them? How do I get them on the phone in a much more streamlined manner? And yeah, that's why I joined your Inner Circle.
Perfect. How did you come across the Inner Circle? Just out of curiosity. Obviously, we've spoken many times about, you know, building your business. I've never really asked you about the starting point, like how you found me. You know, and then obviously, did you have any reservations of joining because you weren't a newbie? Because, you know, most people who join my coaching are starter people, and I help them build a business. They have that problem themselves, you know, as with all of the customers. That's a great problem to have, but you come with that problem. You already had the problem coming to me. So do you have any reservations, or was it just smooth sailing? Let us know that.
Yeah, to be honest. So a good friend of mine, when I first started learning this whole internet marketing thing in the IM space, I learned through a guy named Kevin Fahy who who used to do a lot of solo ads and that kind of stuff. And your name was just around, right? Alex Jeffries, it's just one of those names that you hear. And I was speaking to Kevin. I asked him about you. He said, yeah, he's just killing it and, you know, making around $200,000 a month in his business doing coaching. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. So I wanted to figure out, okay, how do I go from this product launch to this coaching? I heard your name around. I watched one of your webinars, and there it was. I was like, all right, done. And I got on the phone with, I think it was Richie. And yeah, within like 30 minutes, I gave you $6,000. Here you go. And I made my money back tenfold. So I'm not even worried.
So let's just talk about, you know, so now you've got these customers. What did we work on? Just like let people know, what were the first things we worked on to give them some content and just to really let them know what happens when you have customers. What did I share with you? Because for the people, for the viewers and for also the people who are here with me now, I'm sure they would love, because Mikel, I was telling them in the boardroom just now about you. They were all really excited to hear, you know, the story. So tell us like what we worked on.
Yeah. So one of the things that you have to understand is, you know, these launches don't, people sell the idea of making a launch because you make so much money, but the launch itself is not what makes you the money. The launch gets you the customers. And what I worked with you on was figuring out, okay, how do we automate the flow from this person who has no idea who I am, has never heard of me in the past, just bought my $7 product. How do I turn that into 6 figures? And the way you spelled it out for me was send them through webinars, right? Now that you have them on your list, keep promoting to them. Send them to case study videos, you know, 15, 20-minute case study videos that at the bottom says, hey, fill out an application to get on a call with me. We'll strategize about your business, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. Take them through webinars that does the same thing. Take them through standalone like full letter sales pages that ask them to jump on a call with you. So that's what I did. I started building out these webinars. I started building out these case studies, and just adding these little small step funnels to, and promoting these funnels to my list, right? Just a webinar registration page with a structured webinar. I followed your formula in terms of how to structure the webinar. And then applications starting coming in. So that was really awesome. And my next hurdle was, all right, cool, I'm getting these applications, but how do I actually like close them? You know, like how do I really close them one-on-one when I don't have a sales team? I don't have somebody just, you know, it's a bit different selling, for example, Mandarin lessons. Somebody who wants to learn Mandarin, they want to learn Mandarin, right? As opposed to you're not selling yourself as a coach saying, I'm the right person to help you build your business. So you walked me through that process of here's what a conversation should look like, right? Here's the back and forth, and here's how you should handle it. And sure enough, I applied what you told me, and my conversions skyrocketed. You know, I'm closing almost 50% of the clients, both on my done for you services and consulting side, as well as my inner circle coaching side. So it's awesome. Lovely,
lovely, lovely story, man. I'm sure it's very inspiring for you guys to hear as well, right? So how much are you selling the packages for? Like, what kind of pricing are you saying the high ticket is?
So my highest ticket is 25,000, which is for the done for you services. I build out funnels for small businesses. I'll do their copy to the design, to mapping out the funnel, figuring out the blueprint, figuring out their perfect buyer. So that's my highest end package. I'm about to increase the prices because, you know what, life is short. Sell at higher prices and have less people. It makes so much more sense. So right now it's $3,000 is my coaching. I'm going to increase that to probably around 4,500 to 5,000, 4,500 to 5,000. And yeah, and then I have my membership, which is kind of my front end entry point, which is just a $47 per month product.
Perfect. So what's interesting here is, you know, first of all, congratulations. I'm, you know, really excited for you. Just to break it down. So what I told Mikel is that, you know, he can create a very quick campaign, you know, find the hook. So whether it's, you know, survey the list, find the hook, build the webinar, show how to do the sequence to application, get on the phone, close them. they're happy to give you the money. Then that's an asset. Once you build that campaign as an asset, you build another one, you build another one. So that's just like you build a stronger campaign, like a longer campaign. And I have campaigns now like 3 months. So because I've built it over the last few years. Like if somebody joins my list now, they're going to go through a 3-month campaign. At some point, they're going to drop in and apply. And all of these campaigns have different hooks, right? What's interesting as well, though, is Mikkel, is for everybody as well listening. We could just turn on traffic now. We can go to Facebook and turn on traffic for Mikkel's funnel. And if he's selling let's say a 25,000 or a 3,000 or a 5,000, it'll soon be package. Let's say this, right, Mikkel? Let's say you're spending $1 per lead on Facebook. I'll jump on the call with me on Thursday. We'll do this. I'll map it out with you. I'm buying like a Facebook $1 a lead right now, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you get 1,000 leads from Facebook to join your list. It costs you $1,000. Do you think you can sell one $5,000 package?
Yeah, absolutely.
1,000 people? Do you think you can sell two? What about if we spent $5,000 and we got 5,000 people on a list?
Yeah.
Like how many people can we sell to 5,000 people? How many $5,000 packages? We don't need one out of 5,000 to break even. You know what I'm saying? And there's a thing called, that's the customer acquisition, customer value. There's such a thing, a latency. They don't just all happen overnight. They're going to start coming in. So you'll have 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. You either reinvest the 5,000, reinvest 10,000, you get 10,000 leads. You with me? So that's how we scale businesses very fast by doing that. And if you want me to work with you, Mikkel, on the next calls about tapping into Facebook, definitely get on the call with me, all right, brother?
Absolutely. And one of the things that you told me that really opened up my mind and made me think, we have this idea of building funnels, as marketers and getting people up that value ladder, right? They start off with getting a free content for a little bit of value, and then they take one step up and they pay you a little bit of money and they become a buyer. And it's great to think about it that way in a logical sense because people, that's how it works. But when you're actually building out your campaigns, you want to think about the end goal, right? At the end of the day, I have a $25,000 package. Yeah, sure, it doesn't apply to everybody. But if I sell that one $25,000 package, well, it just changes the fact that I'm not trying to necessarily make money on that front end or the first step. I can, and I can make a little bit of money back. I want to recuperate as much of my advertising costs as possible. But in the back of my mind, I'm just pumping, leads in there, knowing that eventually I'm going to close one of those at 3,000 or at 5,000 or at 25,000, and boom, right? My month is done. And I can enjoy if I want to, or I pump it back into the business.
Yeah, well, it's always good. It's always wise to put money back into the business to
always,
advertise.
Of course.
A lot of people are scared to advertise, but they don't understand. It's like saying, you're willing to advertise, put 1,000 in and get 5,000 out. How many thousands do you want to put in? Right? Yeah. I want to advertise as much money as I possibly can because the amounts I'm able to get out is crazy return on investment. So especially when you do it the way we've structured it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
What Mikkel was saying there is, what I taught him is, everybody thinks there's an ascension ladder. You go in and say $47, you should sell at 97 and 197. No, you go in I sell somebody straight away from like $7, $7,000, right? I'm going, and I want to go like that quick. I don't want to go $7 to 97. I want to go take them straight. And everybody around me right now has all been through that process. Everybody bought. Are you all happy with going through that process? Yeah. Buying? Right, so these all sold in that process. So obviously, you're happy with that. Same with Mikkel, and that's what we do. As long as you're delivering value in the process, as long as you're attracting the right people, you're adding value in the selling process, and then you're delivering value when you sell people. People are happy. So listen, Mikkel, I'm really excited for you. Any last things you want to say, my brother?
No, man. Other than I wish I was there. That's the only thing. But I thank you guys for having me, even on the Google Hangout. I feel like I am there. So, guys, enjoy the time with Alex. I'm extremely jealous. But thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolute pleasure, my man. Listen, my brother, jump on the call with us. It's really exciting. I want to share your story with these people. Again, a lot of people who are watching this maybe just starting out. Maybe even if you want to say anything, Mikkel, about that, just like, you've obviously in the inner circle, you come in advanced. A lot of other people are in there who are just starting out. Maybe you want to give any words to anybody who may feel like, wow, this seems too above me or anything, just give them any inspiration about the inner circle and who else is in there, what it's all about.
Yeah, so look, first and foremost, the process that Alex teaches is so straightforward if you follow it. People are afraid to fail, and you have to realize that you are going to make mistakes. Nothing's going to work out perfectly. It didn't work out perfectly for Alex the whole time. It didn't for me either, but that's okay. As long as you follow the process and you take the steps, the results will come, and you're going to be that much wiser, that much better, and it's 100% worth it. So just go through the process and 100% join Alex's program.
My man, listen, Mikhail, I look forward to speaking to you. Please join me on this week's call. I want to get on the phone with you. I want to speak about Facebook. I want to help you get more leads in the business, sell more of those $25,000 packages, $3,000 packages. From Cardiff, Wales, UK, I want to say AJ, over and out. Peace and love. For everybody else here, we want to just give a quick congratulations to Mikhail. My brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend.
Take care, brother.
Peace. Take care.